Now let's take a look at another tool called the Polygon Bridge tool, which allows you to span gaps or bridge gaps between polygons. Now this works pretty much for objects that are together. So if you want to bridge between two separate objects, you'll need to combine them first before you do the bridge. It only works within an individual object. Now I'm going to use this tool to finish off the handle of this coffee cup. Now if you recall, I extruded it using a path, but the end of the extrude won't connect it to the coffee cup. It'll only extrude it out. It won't do that connection at the back. So if I go into this, you can see that it pretty much lines up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 corners on either side. So all I need to do is bridge this hole. But I need the hole there first. So I need to actually create a hole and then bridge that. So I'm going to right click over this and select face. And I'm going to create a hole here. I'm going to select the face immediately opposite of that handle and hit delete. And now you can see, if I scroll in here, you can see I've got a hole in my geometry. I've deleted that face. Now I need to do the same thing on the other side. This extrude actually is capped. You can see I have a polygon here. And in fact, I'm actually going to go ahead and delete these 5 polygons here at the end. So I'm going to make a bigger hole so we can see how this works a little bit more easily. So now, if I go into object mode here, you'll see that I have a hole here and a hole here. Now all we have to do is bridge those. So we can do that by selecting edges. So I'm going to right click, go into edge mode here, and then hold down the shift key. Now this is kind of a delicate operation. You may select the wrong one, but basically what I want to do is select all the edges around that first hole, and then go over to that second hole and do the exact same thing. So I'm going to hold down the shift key, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I've selected a total of 8 edges, 4 on each side of each hole. Once we have that, then we should be able to bridge them. So basically I'm saying bridge these 2 holes. So edit mesh, edge, okay, this is an edge operation, bridge. Boom, there we go. So now we have a bridge. Now if I go into my channel box, you see under inputs I have poly, bridge, edge 1. And so I have a number of different options here. I have twist, taper, and number of divisions. I'm going to actually dial down my number of divisions. So all I have to do is highlight that name and middle click to dial up or down. So I'm going to dial that down to say maybe 2. Yeah, 2 divisions here, not 3. And that'll give it a nice even flow. And so now I've got my coffee cup handle completely connected. So if I smooth this, you'll see that, hey, this is starting to look like a coffee cup. So as you can see, the bridge command is a very handy way to bridge 2 objects together. Now these objects have to be part of the same polygon object. They can't be separate objects. And then all you have to do is just have 2 complementary holes and bridge them, and Maya should do the rest.